Good morning, guys. This is Cosmos once again, and welcome to our Friday review. Today, I'm just concentrating on a few pairs, especially the signals that I sent yesterday. In one of the signals, I remember I sent a signal on USDJPY. So this is how the signal was, and we were trying to wait for price to come back in here. Well, we'll see a possible setup, because already this is an entire setup that we have. We saw price rallying up here, causing this imbalance, and prices closed it down. And this was an accumulation of traders trying to continue making them sell, and prices come back to an area of interest, which was this demand area, which is in OB, and price caused another impulse. This was the reaction that we had after an accumulation. That was first this reaction from from the tapping in of this order block. Then price made an impulse down here, and then price again rallied up, failing to break above this open liquidity area, and then price has also accumulated, rallying down into this area. But I think with a minimal risk, this could be a possible reversal or reoccurrence of this move that happened here, trying to go up, and that's why we're anticipating a buy right inside this order block. So I'm here searching for a setup that's going to be a reduced risk inside this order block. The price has already entered this orbit, tried to go up, failed again, tried to go up, failed again. It's more like ranging and accumulating more traders as it is coming down into this zone. So this is what I'm looking at currently. So when you look at where price is as of now, this is where we are. I'm looking at the M15 setup, M15 time frame. I was waiting now, since I saw that this was the initial buying area, this order block here that caused a rally up. Price has come back to it. You see, it failed once, it failed twice, and then tried again 3 times, until this is the 4th time the price has come. And mind you, this is just London open, so this could be a possible accumulation and a manipulation that is here. So this was an entire accumulation, which is backed up by this entire manipulation, accumulation that has been happening here. It's been accumulating more and more traders, and because of this, I believe that any manipulation after an accumulation should jump into or should dive into a previous area of importance. It could be a supply area or a demand zone. So to me right now, I'm into this order block. This is a demand area that I'm interested in, but if anything, I'm waiting to buy this. Right now I can enter a buy, which is going to be just 8.9 pips stop loss, and that's a signal that I'm waiting on right now. But there's a probability of price coming to take out this low, which is an entire point of liquidity before price decides to reverse. But anything is possible. But the only thing I'm looking for right now to confirm my bias for a buy is if we're going to break this high that has been created here. If this high will be broken, and we see that down here, this is just a liquidity grab if price maintains the setup. So this is a setup I'm actually looking for right now, and the only thing I'm going to trade is if I see a break of this structure, maybe a return in here, and then we're going to continue buying this. So this is my current setup on USDJPY. And don't think I'm just making it up right now from this smaller time frame perspective. My analysis stems all the way from the daily, the weekly, as well as the H4. So we're just trying to make the smaller time frames align with what the higher time frames are telling us before we can confidently take this trade. So you see, this is like a falling knife coming down into this order block, but we know the purpose of an order block. An order block is what pushes price either up or down. It is an area of supply or demand. So this is an area of demand that we're in. So we anticipate what happened here, which was a push up of price, to possibly happen right in here, which would be the same push up of price. So if it fails, that's why I always say use proper risk management. Do not risk more than you can afford to lose. Do not risk more than you can afford to lose. So this is the setup that I'm waiting coming up today. This is like 9 a.m. somewhere there. So if it forms, my confidence is already in. I'm already in on I've entered like a smaller trade with a small risk, because my stop loss is just down here. But that is an aggressive type of entry that I've used. But I'm waiting for a more conservative type of entry when I see a break of this structure. So this is a structure I'm currently watching, especially this one. The close of these candles will determine what happens. But if it fails, there's nothing to lose, guys. That's why we say always use proper risk management. My gut is telling me, not only my gut, when I see the technical of what I'm looking at right now, it looks like price is going to reverse according to the formation of everything I'm looking at right now. So if you look at where we are right now, just from the bottom of this, coming down from right here, this is a very key area that I was noting, and this high. So you see that we're just playing in an area of 79%, which is another buy position for us. We consider this area as a buy position. So that is what we are currently looking at, and that's what we are waiting for. So another reason why we're trying to buy this is we're trying to look at DXY, and when you see DXY, if DXY is going to rally up, then USD-JPY will also rally up, because USD-JPY, the dollar is in the front. So if the dollar is getting momentum right here, then we are also going to be buying USD-JPY, and ultimately we'll be selling Euro-USD. These are inversely correlated pairs, but with USD-JPY, DXY is almost positively correlated. So that is why I'm trying to get the insight from DXY right now. So that is what I have on USD-JPY, and that's what we're going to do right now. So anything you guys, just keep watch and do not jump into a trade rapidly. Wait for confirmation. So this is what I'm currently waiting for right now. So see you guys. Let's wait.